This story will cover from then to now and next, all about change, how to turn losers into winners. Just how blue can the sea be? No wonder it's a huge attraction in the Mediterranean, especially in beautiful southwest Turkey. Sea, sand, sun, and so on. It's becoming a massive industry worldwide with far-reaching impact. And that very much includes the local people and the wildlife. Whether it's below the surface or above, where the sun is. And that's why they come. Despite warnings about skin damage, tourism continues to grow. On the beaches like the famous Shipwreck Beach in Greece, it seems that country's economy is now recovering because of tourism. However, there are plans to open that superb wild coastline to widespread development. Forget wildebeest in the Serengeti, caribou in Alaska, whales and butterflies to Mexico, salmon to Scotland, even swallows every year from Africa to Europe, including Greece. This human migration every summer from the north down to the Med is one of the biggest on the planet, and more are coming. So what's next? There are two versions of dolphin watching: wild in the sea or captive in a crowd. This is Mallorca, tourist magnet of the Med. The famous or infamous Magaluf, one of the several towns across the Mediterranean that have been overtaken by mass tourism. Built high and tight on the proceeds, things can go badly wrong. So badly that the local authorities blew up these kind of hotels at Magaluf to show the world how the place has improved. But it hasn't as of 2014. Ghost towns in Cyprus, Rhodes and Corfu are now broke and broken, and their popularity blew up too. Here in Crete in Greece is another sign of the times. Close to a remote beach along a good small road, you come to this. Welcome to the Skanaria Beach Hotel. Reception is full of sparrows and full of food for the guests somewhere further on. There's not much on the menu, and there's a problem with the line. But then, goats probably have mobile phones these days, and there's plenty to eat at reception, where we entered this ghost hotel. Something went badly wrong here, and there may be lessons for Turkey. Much older are these ruins on Cleopatra Island in southwest Turkey, where award-winning marine biologist Zafer studies the coast.
Right now we are on the Cedar Islands, the most famous island in Turkey, also known as Cleopatra Island. Every year, more than 100,000 people visit this island, and it's very well protected. It's an archaeological site, marine protected area. It's a good example of, sustainable tourism.
Ancient life as at Dalian, plus wildlife of today. Egrets were on their way downriver to a famous sea turtle beach. So are the tourist boats with that desirable word sustainable on the side. But do they mean it? And how can it really be achieved? Here's the problem. In the distance, a beautiful Turkish beach in front of a new resort where you can swim in the pool. instead of the sea. Others prefer the beach itself, which they have all to themselves today. But what is to stop the development of that rare commodity along the northern Mediterranean shore? If you've got the money and the little yacht that goes with it, you can be as private and elusive as you wish or need to. Nearby, Efinchilik Beach is not much visited, except by a few turtles coming ashore at night to lay their eggs. We call this stage 1, and on to stage 2. Local people not with yachts set up caravans or huts behind the beach. This is the start of a sequence of events that happens all along the northern Mediterranean coast. But how much will it happen in undeveloped Turkey? And here comes stage 3, somewhere to lie out in that much enjoyed sun, under a protecting sunshade, and plant some pretty bushes too. Now with this you'll need access, perhaps by boat, or a track plus a 4x4, or even a road, and a shower, and a toilet. People need all this. In a way, that's what they're paying for. Stage 4 has been reached not so much by planning, but by necessity. And now we're nearly there. Stage 5. A good tarmac road with easy access by ordinary car, smart showers and toilets, lines of sunbeds and parasols, even a raft offshore. At the back, there's a bar, perhaps a family business, which will try to expand. Not much at the moment. So more people and more yachts and bigger marinas, like this one at Kas, and apparently endless momentum, which is changing the Turkish coast forever. So they come more and more each year to enjoy this beautiful coast, but there's a risk of killing the goose that lays the golden egg. Both visitors and locals like to live by the seaside. This is several stages on from the empty beach and the caravan and huts from stages 1 and 2. Now we've reached stage 6, on the edge of town by the beach. Yes, a small town is born, stage 6, or a big one, stage 7, in this case Marmaris, famous for large-scale tourism, including the good, the bad and the ugly. Some are the cheapest you can get anywhere in Turkey. Others, it is reported, are amongst the very worst. Not far from Marmaris is one of the best roads in Turkey. It's pretty new and leads to a level of luxury that not everyone can afford. At the D Hotel Maris, there's a private plane, a seaplane and a helicopter for hire, plus 2 yachts. The cost of this extravaganza must have been enormous, so it is to be hoped that the investment pays off in a world of uncertainty, politically, financially, even including volcanic eruptions with dust over Iceland, hitting aviation and tourism hard. For somewhere using nature as an attraction, here's a reason for protecting it. Behind the more modest sound of flip-flops, they'll see and hear fish jumping and nightingales singing. From their balcony, they'll exchange glances with a terrapin and enjoy a chorus of frogs amongst the lilies. This is Golden Key at Bordibet. Hoping this little natural paradise will continue to attract visitors. The signs are not good in some cases. With more competition from Spain, Italy, France and nearby Greece, the pressure's on to build more and attract more. Most come by air from Northern Europe, migrating like the swallows every summer from Africa. Now they're the only guests in the children's bedroom. The pool is hardly enticing, unless you're a frog perhaps looking for a drink. Nature quickly finds a home when humans leave. Now, do you remember the 7 stages of beach development? The early ones are right here. They include access, litter bins for what they don't take home, showers, toilets, in this case a wooden walkway, to the spot on the very long sandy beach, south facing, apparently a perfect place for a hotel. Or 2 or 3. Stage 3, the sunbeds and sunshades. This all may be going on where turtles lay their eggs at night. Parallel sticks and sunbeds don't help what's beneath, and this issue may become important, as we'll see next time. So why did that nearby hotel fail? Here comes the answer, perhaps. It's at the end of Dalaman Airport, hectic in summer, day and night. Not the best place for a hotel that needs the tourists so much. But these kind of hotels need a lot of tourists to succeed. The Hilton at Sarigami is less obtrusive and claims to help turtles at the other end of that long sandy beach. So what can be done to manage Turkey's unique coast? What can be done to stop or at least slow down the apparently inevitable sequence from stages 1 to 7, ending in somewhere as big as Marmaris with its huge tourism industry? And here's an answer. Paying for it. Near Dalaman, it costs visitors to effectively stop that transition from stage 1 to 7. Here on popular Cleopatra Island, it's still at about stage 2, and Zafer is contributing to the future and the sustainability of this beautiful place. Is there a lesson to be learned from all this? Greece appears to be selling off its coastline to build up to stage 7, as France, Spain, and Italy have done. Is it this stage 7, a concrete jungle where tortoises fear to tread? Or this stage 1 on the hardly explored south shore of the Mediterranean in Libya, and still a wilderness. Not a building in sight, and where turtles come ashore each night as they have done for millions of years. We'll look at their story in Turkey next time.